All right, shalom and good morning, boys. Here. Well, let's talk about it. Get right into it. I'm on the way to the gym right now, get my workout on. You know, every YMCA, there's a YMCA pretty much in every little small town and everything. It's a great way to support the local economy, but also, get access. It's amazing how many people on the business side you can run into at a YMCA because people that are economically prosperous, you tend to find that they're physically fit as well. But what I wanted to talk about was fiscal responsibility and poor financial planning. We grow up in a society where it tells us to get a good education, go to school, get a good education, get a good job, and you will be successful, right? But we have found that is just a flat out lie. We get on these jobs and we work these jobs for 10, 20, 30 years. And I saw this one guy getting up and, I guess he's one of the motivational speaker types. He says, all you're going to do is work for an employer and you're going to be a W-2 employee for many years and you're going to retire broke. And it's amazing to see how people have been working for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years and they're broke. It's amazing to see people that, are 60, 70 years old and still paying off their student loan debt. Because, I don't care how many people try and tout to you and sell to you that you can dismiss your student loans. Majority of it's bullshit. It's always some gimmick, always some scam, always some crookery going on. Student loan debt cannot be discharged through bankruptcy. You're going to pay that shit. And that's just a fact. The vast majority of Americans, the data is there. The stats are there. Student loan debt is at an all-time high. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. Mortgage debt. I can just go on and on. Medical debt, all-time high. People are just jacked up. And the reason why is because people have not been taught fiscal responsibility. You got people that just haven't been taught it. And it's sad to imagine to think, because this world teaches us that, just because we're living and breathing and because we're of age and all that stuff, that we're intelligent. But that couldn't be nothing further from the truth. That's just nothing but lies. And you know how I know that's a lie? Open up the books. I can see how fiscally intelligent and economically viable somebody is just by opening up their books. See, the numbers don't lie. People will present themselves in such a fashion that they're intelligent, that they're wise, that they know some shit. But when you open up the books, you can tell that they don't know shit, that they're destitute. And that's the problem that we're having today, is that people are just so fiscally illiterate that they don't know how to deal with money. Again, you can tell by their fruit, you shall know them. A fiscally responsible man is going to be economically viable and strong. A man that's not fiscally responsible, either whether it be he wasn't taught, or it's either A, he wasn't taught, or B, he didn't know, or got bad advice, whatever it may be. It shows in the books. Would you take advice from a man that's fiscally irresponsible? Would you take financial advice from him? It's just like taking advice from a man that beats on his wife. What are he going to tell you about taking care of a woman? He can't take care of a woman himself. Why would I listen to somebody that can't take care of his responsibilities, right? Think about it. Why would you listen to such a person? So the sad truth is that in this day and age, a lot of people are destitute is because society has not taught us how to handle money. You know, I'm so blessed to be able to be in a situation where I was taught how to handle money. First and foremost, don't go in and get in a whole bunch of damn debt that you can't handle. Don't get in over your head. Live within your means. And don't go out there and buy high cars, buy fancy homes, because it's amazing how many people I know that's driving around with leased cars and mortgages up the ass and car notes and all this stuff. They're looking good physically or visually, but on paper, they're destitute. They're one paycheck away from being on the street. They're one paycheck away from or one car accident away from being repoed. Destitute. And it's sad again because people have not been taught how to handle money. We are in a debt crisis like in which we have never seen before in our entire lives. And that's due to the simple fact that the general populace in the United States and around the world don't know nothing about money. I don't care if you look at people that are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, don't know nothing about money and been walking around the earth for that length of time. It's a shame. But this is why we preach and we talk about making sure that you are debt-free and financially independent. You know, it's amazing. In the last year, we have picked up over damn $23,000 worth of credit cards that they've approved for us. Now, do I have $23,000 worth of debt? No, because we use those credit cards to get materials, get things on short-term loans. Because if you pay off your credit card, I think it's 20 days from your billing cycle, they don't charge you any interest. You look at it, these credit cards, they come in with 20, 25, 30% interest on them. Why in the hell would I pay that? Why in the hell would I pay that? Why in the hell would I get in the hawk, into somebody, so I can turn around and pay them 30% interest? So that means if I got $100, I'm going to pay $30 in interest. See, this is highway robbery. Learn how to use the system wisely, like I do. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to not have to worry about money and not have to worry about debt and leverage debt in such a manner that it's not coming back to bite you in your ass. I love unsecured debt. You know why? Chapter 7. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. And not that I have to use it right now, but that is an option. If ever so I choose to use it. Why? Because I'm debt free. Land is paid for, cars paid for, don't have no student loans. Learn how to live within your means. Learn how to starve the system. Again, it's sad because for many people out there, it's just way too late. It is way too late. Could you imagine being 40 years old and you haven't saved up a penny for retirement? There's this calculator that you can tell if you're 40 years old and you have XYZ amount of money. Let's say you have $50,000 and you're going to retire at 65. It tells you how much money you're going to need in order to retire. Some scary numbers. A lot of people are retiring with credit card debt. A lot of people are retiring with student loan debt. A lot of people are retiring with mortgages. This is just not how you want to be. at them ages. It's just sad. And a lot of people are going to suffer bad. I mean, I was talking to someone the other day, and we were talking about the rise of the greeter. And I said, you're going to see, we got Walmart greeters now, because elderly people, and there's always going to be a certain amount of people who work because they want to stay active and busy. If you want to do that, I suggest older folk grow a garden. Go down to the Y, volunteer somewhere to stay busy. But the vast majority of people, they are working not because they want to, but because they have to, because they are destitute. And I was saying that, you see the Walmart greeter now, and you see the, what else they got greeters. You're going to see the rise of the greeter. You're going to see the rise of greeters at Lowe's. I'm seeing greeters at Lowe's. Older people, that's greeters at Lowe's. I'm seeing greeters at Home Depot. You're going to see greeters at the Y. You're going to see greeters at your local Chick-fil-A. You're going to see greeters at McDonald's. You're going to see greeters pretty much everywhere because these people need jobs. They can't retire. And it's a sad deal to see what we're looking at in the future. YMCA greeters. You're going to have greeters at your local gym. You're going to have greeters everywhere because this is what's going on in the economy. And, we warn and we scream and we holler and we shout and we make videos and all, very few people want to hear this kind of talk, but they will deal with this kind of reality. They are dealing with this kind of reality. Could you imagine opening up your statement and you're retiring and you are going to retire and your statement, your fictitious statement for your retirement account is down 40%? Could you imagine that? Fiscal responsibility. It always shows. It always shows. Open up the books. For you younger folks, let me tell you, be wise. Stop all this frivolous spending. Stop all these vacations and stuff and outings. And, it's amazing. If you broke, you shouldn't be going on vacation. If you destitute and you can get a loan for a vacation on a credit card. They'll give you a loan. I saw on Facebook, you can get a loan to go on vacation. Why do you think they're creating these products? Because people are using them. Hey, that's for me and my house. We're gonna live free. I'm gonna go to the gym. We got some lamb to pick up. I'm just gonna stroll today. You know why? Fiscal responsibility.